Hey guys, I'm Morthadon and we are back for My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 4. So, we found out who the spy was. Finally, 7 seasons later, we've had the spy thing under our belt this whole time, wondering who it was, but it was Aoyama. Tricked me, making me think it was Higakure. But nope, she just found him, so they plan on using her to manipulate All For One into going to a certain spot. It seems like that's the plan, so we'll see how all that works out. But and I want to know more details on that and everything, so I'm excited. So let's just jump into it, shall we? We're gonna start here in 5 4 3 2 1 now. Nice cut. Alright. Man, I want to see, like, I guess we did with New Order, but I was gonna say, I want to see All For One get, like someone get the one-up on him, and, like, see him, like, actually, like, shaken, which I think New Order was the closest we've ever seen to that. I got, like, a massive zip, but it's, like, not pop ready yet, but it's super noticeable with the lighting and everything. I think it's a zit, or it's some kind of bug bite. I don't know. I've been working outside a lot the past few days. I have bug bites everywhere, so it's possible. Pretty nice song. I feel like, I don't know, it's relatively upbeat, but I feel like it doesn't hype me like some of the other ones have. But I feel like it's a song I'd just listen to on my own, I guess. Friends. We can, because we're heroes. Look at Ida's outfit, man. He looks good. I noticed it earlier and didn't say anything, but is there something going on with some of their voices sometimes? Like, like, Aoyama sounded like he had some kind of, like, auto-tune, like, minor auto-tune almost to his voice in the recap. And then I heard it for, like, a split second. It's almost like there's some kind of, like, editing or something they're doing on their voices that's not working with every word. I heard it a little bit on Ida, and then I just heard it a little bit on Kirishima, too. Just like for like one word though. It almost sounds like radio-ish, staticky, kinda. I don't know, it's hard to explain, not really. Oh, hi Aizawa. Hey buddy, how you doing? Oh, nice. Hey. This is how you make a hero, baby. You don't just lock him away forever after one mistake. That technically isn't even his fault, it's the parents' fault. It kind of reminds me of like how the society failed twice. They're kind of succeeding with Aoyama, you know? Come on, buddy. Walk more angrily with Bakugo. Oh man. Very intense faces. What are you gonna do? My favorite character! Yes! Hatsume Mei! Oh my god. This encounter again! Midoriya is still determined. Danger Sense didn't react. Oh, okay. Oh my god, of course not. She's just been in there the whole time. They're managing. Yeah, it does look pretty crazy in here. Oh, okay. It's gotta be a hell of a thing to keep running. How could she be unaware of things going on? Oh. Okay. She up to something big? Oh, wow. That's crazy. She can't fix his mid-gauntlet, but but she can make these sections of the area fly. I know it's all based on materials that you have, but... Hmm. Nice. Oh. That was quick. Oh my god, his face. He's dead. Oh, Ida's dead too. She's like a magician. She just fumbling with one hand put everything together. That's cool though. I know it was exaggerated, but I think it was fun. A little bit of meta commentary, nice. Oh my god, they're still like that. Stop it. What are you doing? The show's like, shit's about to get serious, so we need to have some laughs. Okay. Okay. I was gonna say, if we're gonna have a serious conversation, his face needs to not be a butthole anymore. Oh, I love this background track. Alright. Hey! Mirio? Is Mirio here too? Oh, her hair's short. Damn. I hope that was by choice and not something bad that happened. Hey, look at all these guys. Jeez. Tenya Ida. Shota Aizawa. I thought we were going to see Aizawa, because it said it was hospital. That's why I made that noise when we saw it. I know we already saw Aizawa, but I could always use more Aizawa. Hey! Yeah. Nice. Clever. I guess. Kind of creepy at the same time. How accurate the All for One is. Damn. This is a good point. Oh, okay. That makes sense. Because he identifies enough as All for One at this point. Alright, so how do we do that? Yeah. Hey, Aizawa, okay. Okay. Frickin' Kirby. Yoshi, not Kirby. I'm sorry. I failed. I should be shamed. Quite the image. Yeah. Oh. Damn. No. Aizawa's the best. Nice. Story of how we all became heroes. Alright, damn. Nothing, nothing too crazy this episode, but just a lot of prepping and planning, so... Which, I liked it. I love seeing Hatsume Mei. I love seeing how they're trying to help in their own way, you know, like... I feel like that's kind of a story in a lot of scenarios where you have someone who doesn't have the power to be a hero, and they can't find happiness in what they do, and they need someone else to tell them, hey, like, what you're doing, helping us make equipment and everything, you know, you're a hero too. It usually takes someone else to tell them, but I love that Hatsume is so into what she does, and the other support corps students as well, that they realize this themselves. They don't need someone to prop them up because they're so passionate about what they do, and they want to help in their own way, and I think that's just a really cool storyline. I really appreciated that. Hatsume Mei has always been one of my favorite characters. Like, whenever she shows up, it's so cool. I'm glad she showed up again. I don't know if it'll be the last time or anything, but I don't know how much left is in the show. Oh, we have after credits. Other UA. Hey, Shinso! Is he still training? Okay. That's an interesting after credits. That is it, guys, for episode 4. So we got, like, a frame of Shinso, so it's like, hey, you guys remember him? But maybe he'll join the fight. I imagine he will. He's gotten pretty skilled, and I imagine his quirk could come in handy for what they're trying to do, and it might be a way to catch some of them off guard, even after, like, the trap they're using Aizawa for. Maybe, you know, villains love to talk, so you just send Shinso out front and be like, get them to say one thing and have them run away. Now we know, like, a strong enough will can shake it off, so I don't expect it to work on All For One or Shigaraki because, you know, they just have a strong will, you know? But I feel like it could probably work on pretty much any of the underlings. Maybe Dabi could, like, shake it off, but I feel like anyone else could be tricked. We'll see. But yeah, unless they have like a lowdown on their quirks and they know his, you know, like maybe All for One knows about him and told them and warned them, so that would be a problem. But he's learned some tricks too, so he could be useful. Learned how to mimic people's voices and stuff with the gadgets that he has. So, but going back to Hatsume Mei, I love that when she like blasted open the door and fell on him again. You know, it's reminiscent to when it happened very early on. It wasn't the first time we met her, but it was a little bit after the first time we met her that happened, and she landed on Midoriya like that, and her boobs were in his face, and I love that this time he's like, for one, he still had like the stern look on his face, like that's how much determination he has to get this done. Then he freaked out after, but I also like that he's like, my danger sense didn't go off, and I love the idea that somehow his danger sense quirk knew that this explosion that was happening in front of him wasn't worth warning him about, because as long as it didn't warn him, he was going to get a face full of boob, which is technically a good thing, not a bad thing. I just love the idea. Like, I know it's not the quirk users in there, like, activating their quirks, but I love the idea of, I think it was the fourth holder that had danger sense. I love the idea of him in there just be like, yeah, we're not going to activate that right now because he's about to get some action, you know? It was funny, though. But yeah, frickin' Aizawa, MVP, I love him as well in the show. He's just such a good teacher, doesn't give up on the kids, and I made the comparison of what's happening with Aoyama to Twice. Now, what Aoyama did is a lot worse than what Twice did. Twice just got screwed over, but he was never given that second chance. He was never given the support. Just everyone got mad at him and he lost everything and was ostracized for it. And then, you know, the more he acted out because of that, the more ostracized he got until he just became a villain. And, you know, if he had someone like Aizawa in his life, maybe he wouldn't have gone the route that he did, right? And because Twice was kind of that, like, good dude that society failed and he got mixed up with the wrong people that he called family because the right people, you know, didn't do what they should have done, really. So, but yeah. The way he said to Aoyama, like, I decided I'm not expelling you, and then that talk that he had with, like, the idea that All for One, like, didn't have to put a bomb in him, so he instead sowed this fear so deep inside him that it's hard to shake. And we gotta remember that these are kids, right? They're still in their, like, as crazy it is to say, I'm pretty sure it's still their first year, right? So imagine being, like, first year of high school, you're like 13 years old or something like that, right? So imagine being 13 and having this like 400-year-old or however old he is at this point, like ancient evil, just threaten you and your family that has who knows how many quirks and how many powers that could maybe like for all he knows, instantly blow him up, you know? And or instantly blow his parents up. Like, who knows what has been done to him and his family. Like, obviously it seems like he's safe, they did their scans and everything, but in his mind, before they did all those scans, it's gotta really mess with your head. And then being like that since, like, such a young age, like, I don't know when he was told. I don't know if it was shortly before the USJ or whatever, because obviously when he was, like, a real youngin', when he was first given that quirk, and we see him, like, not being able to control it and then gifted the belt from his parents in those flashbacks and stuff. I doubt he knew back then, because that's not something a kid that young can keep secret, I feel like. So, when he was a little bit older and could keep a secret, he found out, but then he had to hold on to that secret the whole time while spending time and everything around the people that you're betraying constantly. I can understand how it messed him up in the way that it did. And I can understand why he's so hesitant, even after everything everyone said to him. all his like friends and all that. And then even after what Aizawa said to him, he's still shaking and nervous. And you know, I imagine there's probably people out there like, this guy's a wimp, you know, just suck it up. But like, All For One is scary. Like, we're watching him in a cartoon through a screen, and it's like, if there was someone like that in real life, like, there were people that were like that afraid of like Hitler and stuff during his regime and all that. It's like, can you imagine if it was someone like Hitler, but also had a million different superpowers, and any one of them could end you in an instant, you know? Or, like, for all you know, he has one that can end you in an instant. It's like, that would be pretty damn terrifying. So, and imagine being a 13-year-old kid having that weight on you, and, like, it's not just your life either. It's a lot easier to throw your own life away, but you're also throwing your parents' life away if you fuck up. So, yeah, I mean, but I love that Aizawa's trying to, you know, he's like, we're all gonna do this together. It's not just, we're not just sending you out there to die or anything. It's, you're gonna have all your classmates and all your teachers and, you know, all the heroes and everything are all gonna be there coordinating with a plan and everything. So, and he said, like, as long as you're with them, you'll be safe. And I think he was talking about with the students, right? So, but yeah, I look forward to it. I definitely feel like this episode is prepping us up. We might have one more episode of like maybe a little bit more prep, maybe going over the plan a little bit. It was nice seeing some of the other heroes out there, you know, just helping people and all that. That was cool too, seeing Fat Gum, Sun Eater, and Nejire and all that. I don't know what... I was curious if we were gonna see Mirio, but we didn't. I don't know if he went back after everything in the last season. He might have gone back to continue to take care of Eri, or maybe we just didn't see him. But I imagine he'll come into to the fray when things get serious and all that. So it'd be kind of cool if we got like... I mean, obviously the plan's gotta stay secret, and you have to, like, do it with who you can trust, but it'd be kind of neat to bring a lot of people back if this is gonna be, like, a big final battle. They're talking about having to, like, split people up. I think it could be cool, like, this episode they mentioned Shiketsu. It could be cool to have Shiketsu show up, and, some of those, like, the meatball finger guy, and, oh shoot, I can't remember his name, but the guy with the wind that was very powerful that, you know, got into it with Todoroki and everything. So it could be cool to have some of them back and all that too, helping just a nostalgia value. I mean, no, we did have a couple of them. We had the Vibrate guy, that was a different school, but we had the Vibrate guy last season show up right before, like, right around Muscular showing up, right? And that was cool. And the girl that can, like, telescope into herself or whatever. But yeah, we'll see. Anyway, I think that's really all I have to talk about for this one. It was, like I said, it was more of like a setup episode, but I'm looking forward to what's to come, and I still enjoyed it for what it was. I really did. It actually went by insanely quickly. So, thank you guys, and I will see you in my future reactions. The links for everything is in the description if you want to check out my Patreon and get more content and everything. They should be popping up on the screen, and I will see you guys in my future reactions. Did I already say that? Whatever. Bye!